Hey guys, Mr.
The greatest unrelatable Honkai starrail player that has ever lived.
Back at it again. Today, it is going to be an exceptional day because we are finally going to wrap up DHPT's testings with this one last video. This is the last testing video that we're gonna be doing DHPT, where it is gonna be an E0S0, guys. This is an E0S0 DHPT.
The greatest relatable Honkai starrail player that has ever lived.
No signature like no E2 DHPT, no nothing. And we are gonna be relying on our trusty favorite mod of all time, Sarah of the Lake, because I realized instead of me doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of testing on stream live, why not let Sarah do the testing and I'll play it back at 1.5 speed, therefore achieving a 50% efficiency for the use of our time together as a fan.
The greatest unrelatable Honkai starrail player that has ever lived.
So without further ado, first of all, W's in the chat for YouTube comment section, and second of all, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, first DPS Seele. Right, there's gonna be version 1 all the way up in through to version 3, where I'm gonna take a look at Seele over here. Alright, Bobbin is gonna activate this, arise back in. Okay, we do get in the basic attack on the goon, and the shield is gonna arise back up. Bobbin getting here is gonna be quite lucky. Seele getting the Sunday buff over here. Okay, Sarah is gonna activate the dragon. Unfortunately, does not get the Bobbin ultimate because we do not have E2 Bobbin. You casual, so it is what I do. Completely wasting my DHPT ultimate for fun 99, so it is what it is. We're just gonna activate our Seele ultimate here. That is a good amount of damage. That's a good amount of damage. That's a good amount of resurgence as well. That's really, really good. Alright, do get in fact this back in. Very, very nice. Can Seele get off the damage on... exceptional damage from Seele right now. E0, by the way. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is an E6 Seele. I almost forgot to mention.
The greatest
Sarah's only E6 is Seele. Yeah, this is an E6 Seele. Okay, but you know what? That's really, really good damage. That's really, really good damage so far. If you laugh, you go to hell. If you laugh, you go to hell, right? You can't laugh. Afterwards, Sunday is gonna come back in, and then we're gonna get a decent amount of damage back up. Alright, huge 328,000 flies back down. That is really, really good. We are going to be running out of... Holy. Bobbin has ran out of energy in 5... Oh my goodness. Bro, I haven't said hi to Ligers. I haven't even said hi to Ligers. Oh. Ooh. Oh, can we kill here? We have the kill here. Right, we have the kill. Come on. Come on. We have the kill here. We have the kill here. Sunday gives us... Oh my god, what? Okay, you know what? A clear is a clear. Instantly gets us the Bobbin action value advance. We're gonna go for the skill. That's really, really good. 100k damage is very, very relatable. And then we're gonna activate this back out. Okay, 52k. That's quite nice. Okay. Okay, that looks good. That looks great. I don't think we're gonna be one-shotting the minions. Yeah, we're definitely... Oh my god. Unfortunately, Sarah forgot how to play Seele, so her Sunday is gonna be a skill point generator. So it is what it is. Right? It is what it is. We're gonna go ahead with the ultimate back in for a grand total of 2% of his max HP. That's very, very nice. And then now we're gonna get this back up with the DHPT over here. That is exceptional. There's a little bit of... Oh, we do get the additional ultimate for Seele, which is very, very fortunate for us. We're gonna completely ignore the goons, so that we can just try to deal as much damage to Ligers as humanly possible. Little bit conservative on the skill points there. Let's see who bro brings up. He brings up a Sunday, which is free Seele action. That's always nice. And Bobbin does in fact get the 100% ultimate. So that is also not too bad considering that our ultimate is literally gonna expire. Okay, we... Where is her resurgence? You are telling me this 18k additional damage stole the resurgence. First it was Teep, and now it's Bubbin. That is just fantastic. That is just fantastic. I don't even know why anybody plays this unit anymore. Alright, we do get an instant Bubbin action very advanced. That's really, really good. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves the kill here. Okay. Okay, did we get the kill? Well, you didn't get the kill again? You didn't get the kill again. Because by right, you're supposed to get 2 resurgence there. One from the skill and one from the ultimate. Alright, and unfortunately, because you killed that 1 HP minion just now, I don't know if you can get a resurgence here, man. Okay, at least this time you got a resurgence, right? At least this time you got a resurgence. That's really, really good. Okay, now you get... Okay, this is how you do it, right? So now you get 2 resurgence, which is very nice. So we're just gonna continuously aim the mobs. Alright, that's exceptional. 8 out of 10. Let's see if we can get ourselves the 10 out of 10 over here. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna be getting a 10 out of 10. Okay, Seele is gonna activate the ultimate on the goon. Once she gets the resurgence, then we are gonna transform into a 10 out of 10. Alright, this should be a clear here. Exceptional. Hopefully nobody gets caught control. Are you? Okay, you know what? It is what to do. Alright, we still get off the cleanse on the dragon, but check how many times I've seen Sunday basic attack 3 times. Or was it 4? I can't remember, but... Oh my god, Sarah. Are we okay? Are we okay over here? Oh my god, chat. It feels so good to be the one backseating, guys. Bro, you know how it feels when like MrPokke, Mr. Anomaly is the one playing the game, and every other I do, I have 50 people like, oh my god, he's washed, he's cooked, what is he doing? And now I get to be the guy. Now I get to be the guy that if you laugh, you go to hell, right? So, oh my god, it does feel good. It does feel good to be the backseater. Exceptional. Exceptional. Alright. This is gonna come in. Alright. Alright. We do get the Bubbin action very advanced, which is quite nice. Gets off the basic, gets off the skill. That is very, very good. And then we're gonna get a flip. Do we get all of resurgence? Do we get... Okay, we actually do get off a resurgence. That is very, very nice. Okay, we do get off... Can we get off another one, though? Oh, we could... Oh, yikes. Unfortunately, not quite enough. Alright, transformations and everything. Let's see if we get ourselves the Seele over here. Okay, we do get Seele and a free Bubbin ultimate, which is very, very nice. I heard meme. 767,000. Alright, that is very, very good. Alright, Sunday is gonna get this. It gives this back up for the BT fight. 1 out of 10. I think at this point, Seele can just go for all-in Ligers. Right now, Seele can go for all-in Ligers. Alright, DHPD is gonna fly back down. Okay, 171, 117. This is pretty good. Alright, I think Seele gets the kill here for sure. Right, basic attack gets off the kill. That's very nice. Didn't cast the ultimate because we're waiting that for Christmas. It's very, very nice. Okay, now we're gonna go for the Ligers over here. Okay, wait, you do know this won't trigger resurgence, right? Okay, it is what it is. Because that was your resurgence. You can't trigger resurgence on resurgence. So, honestly, they should give that as a buff, right? Seele should just be able to get resurgence using her resurgence. So we can have infinite resurgence. Yeah, they should just do that for Seele. That's very, very good. But
this is the emergency broadcast system. Stand by for further information.
Massive misplay incoming. What did Sarah do? Okay, the jump scare was a little bit crazy, but Sarah scared chat. Whoa, whoa. Sarah unfortunately scared my chat, so now chat hates her. And then what I do? Okay, but yeah, a little bit of a misplay over here. A little bit of a misplay over here, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. All right, we are gonna get yeah, that's good. So we're gonna minus 1 cycle, right? Because Sarah said that we're gonna minus 1 cycle, right? Very, very nice. Very good. We're gonna get this down to the last 23% HP. Let's see what we get over here. Is this gonna be a 10? It is not going to be a 10 because we. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Don't worry about it. All right, now we're gonna get this. Okay. Oh, okay. I think Sunday can cleanse Seele immediately. Oh, we're gonna. What are we doing? Okay, we're gonna activate Sunday's ultimate on a full ultimate set. Okay, you know what? It doesn't really matter at this point because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to get a kill. Very, very nice. And with that, that is going to be a 5 cycle dispatch. A 5 Chat, should we minus that 1 cycle? I feel like even if you got that Barbin ultimate, I don't think you could have gotten it. I don't think you could have gotten it. You know? So, okay, the correct question is, right? What do you see here? Does this say 25? Yes. So Seele is gonna be running a 5 cycle dispatch with DHPD. Honestly, I think the most important is not just about the clear, right? It's not just about the clear. It is more so about DHPT's sustained capabilities. And as y'all have seen just now, we were sustaining pretty well at E0S0. Granted, it is a... we're just gonna ignore that. Don't worry about it. E0S0 Sunday, E0S0 DHBD, as well as a E1S1 Bubbin. Right. So sustain wise, we didn't really have that big of a pressure, and that's gonna be the for Seele at 5 cycle. Now we're gonna move on into Argenti. Argenti coming down with a. I have a dangerous thought about. Yeah, man, there it is. Okay. Anyways. Yep. Yep, this is good. We're gonna chill a little bit. Let's see if Argenti from version 1 is gonna be able to pop over here. Okay, maybe Sarah just intentionally misplayed that. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it because nobody here plays Argenti better than Sarah. So I believe in the process, right? I trust the process. I trust the process. But okay, Bobbin is gonna go for the basic. Okay, we're just gonna wait. All right, try to squeeze out a little bit more action here. All right, a little bit more energy. That's really, really good. So this is gonna give my Argenti the full energy. All right, Bobbin action very advanced. Argenti can finally let go of his ultimate. 562,000. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Doesn't look like we are gonna be getting a 0 cycle over here. So FYI. Alright, getting a bit of a hit on Sunday, which is gonna be fine over here. Okay, then we're gonna get ourselves the dragon. Okay, now we can get our Sunday ultimate, right? That's really, really good. So I think we should be able to get this in a 1 cycle dispatch if we can get ourselves another ultimate. Yeah, this should be a 1 cycle dispatch, right? Argenti activates this. DHPD go. Yep, this should be a 1 cycle dispatch. Okay, we actually did get the 1 cycle dispatch with a DHPT ultimate. That is very, very nice. Now Argenti is gonna go for the basic. Sarah finally learning how to use Sunday. Fantastic. Fantastic. I wonder, why Sarah just bricked Seele's run on purpose just to bring up Argenti. Because there's only these 2 version 1 DPS. There's only Seele Argenti. So what if this was all an elaborate scheme to bring up Argenti? Argenti actually gets the ultimate. That is very, very lucky if I can say so myself. Okay. Let's see if Argenti gets the ultimate again. Wow! How many times do you reset for this, Sarah? I refuse to believe you got it on your first try. There is no way. We just got off 2 Argenti ultimates completely for free. Completely for free. Alright, then we're gonna get this back up. Okay, we're gonna wait Argenti's ultimate a little bit here. Get off the swipe. Instantly getting rid of every single mob down to 8 out of 10. Dragon goes back down. This is gonna be doing this. Okay, that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. Finally go into 10 out of 10. Let's see if we get any entanglement. Nobody gets entangled. Nobody gets wow. All of a sudden, nobody gets entangled. What out of that is just exceptional odds. That is really, really exceptional odds if I can say so myself. Sunday is gonna come back in. Alright, let's see if we get ourselves the energy. Alright, basic should be able to get us the full energy. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go for the skill set. Alright. Okay. 82% down to 73. This is really, really good. 1 million single target. Okay. 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 There is no way. There is no way. There is literally no way we're getting 5 billion Argenti. There is just no way. Right? There's absolutely no way this is happening right now. So, okay, we're gonna get another free Argenti ultimate. Okay. Exceptional. Exceptional. Gets off the Bobbin buff. Dragon goes back down. Lygus transforms and Bobbin is gonna arise us back in. This will give me the amount of the ding over here. Okay. Okay. This does give us the break up in there. Oh, chat. This is gonna be looking like a very, very good clear from Mr. Argenti, if I can say so myself. Barely enough for the full ultimate. Okay. Okay. Finally does not get the free Argenti, which is very, 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 very fair. Right? This is very, very fair. Okay, we do get the big ultimate right here. Massive 1.7 million. DHPD is gonna go back in for the basic. Okay. Okay, Argenti getting a little bit of a hit here. But the shield is still holding on quite nicely. The shield is still holding on quite nicely. Bro is gonna transform. Oh, Sunday does in fact get entangled here, which is gonna be a little bit unfortunate. Single target burst is gonna... Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was a slight misplay. But you know what? Don't worry about it, because I believe that we couldn't have gotten the clear regardless. So we are gonna be looking at a potential 4-cycle clear. Yep, this is looking like a very, very clean 4-cycle clear. Bobbin will arise. Argenti flies in with the bomba. Last 21% HP. Let's see if we get... Imagine if Lygus gives us another free ultimate. Imagine that. Chat, imagine if it gives Argenti another free ultimate. Imagine that. Okay, you know what? You know what? That was not Argenti, so I think that is pretty fair. That is pretty fair. We do get this. Or imagine the Argenti gets it here. Exceptional. And with that, we are going to be getting a 4-cycle dispatch on Argenti. A 4-cycle dispatch on Argenti. That is gonna be that. Yep. Oh, right. We have the E1, guys. Chat. E1 Argenti, right? That was an E. I almost forgot that there was an E1. Okay, very nice. Same exact build. Very nice. Bobbin, same exact build. Very nice. Very, very good. Okay, so that was gonna be all of our version 1 DPS. We are now gonna move into our version 2 DPS. Sarah, if Feixiao doesn't clear faster than Acheron, I know you're lying, alright? So, and then one of them. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Alright, Chigura Pundabo flies back down. Okay. Let's see Feixiao's true potential. Activating with a E0S0 DHPD. Alright, that is really, really good. Gets off the ultimate here. See if we can get the additional follow-up attack stacks for Bobbin. Very, very nice. Gets off the additional stack just enough for Bobbin to activate the ultimate. Okay. DHPD will go for the basic. Feixiao is gonna be holding on to the 12 stacks, and now we're gonna let go. Does this one shot? It does one shot Sanctus Medicus. So it is appearing to be a 0 cycle if we let go of everything here. We have the potential to 0 cycle. The question is, do we want the 0 cycle? Holy, did we get it? Oh my goodness, a 0 cycle. A 0 cycle. Okay. An exceptional performance increase. Feixiao goes for that. Into the follow-up. Alright, that is good. That is great. Shooting. Chongi Chanda gets rid of the goon. Oh, Meow Meow getting the free ultimate is like... It's like kind of whatever, you know. It's like kind of whatever. Feixiao does get a free ultimate. That is really, really good. That is really, really good, right? Feixiao does in fact get a free ultimate. I do like to see that. And then this will come back in. Bobbin will give us the action very advanced immediately. That is very nice. Sucks the suck. So we're gonna all in the Ligas and ignore the goons. Yes, we are gonna all in Ligas and completely ignore the goons. And ultimate is gonna deal that. Okay, we are gonna be getting a little bit of a hit. MOC debuff is gonna help us clear a little bit, but we're still gonna be 8 away. So it's gonna be honestly kind of far. Kind of far. Okay, there might be a risk of getting entangled, which is a little bit scary. Dragon goes in for the instant ultimate backup. 5 out of 10. So DHPD is actually helping us kill the boss by a very, very reliable amount, if I can say so myself. Let's see who gets the free ultimate. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's not Feixiao. Now there's the part where I would have reset. I would have just reset so that, you know, to be fair, Feixiao should be getting the 2 ultimates for free. So it's really, really unfortunate that car keeps stealing away bros Feixiao. That's really, really unfortunate. Bobbin does get the extra turn here, so that's very, very nice. So Bobbin activates the extra turn. And then we're gonna get this. Yeah, we're gonna... Okay, chat, I think minusing 1 cycle is fair, guys. This would have been... Bro, Ligas would have died by now, right? If we had 2 more Feixiao ultimates for this exact same frame, he would have literally died by now. So you know what? I am going to count this as a 1 cycle. Holy... What the f just happened to Bobbin? Holy... That was a dangerously close. Dangerously close. Okay, the dragon is gonna cleanse us back out so we can still move, but that was the closest we actually... Okay, because there's a DHPT demonstration, right? We have like all the different teams. To a certain extent, you could see that DHPT low-key kind of failed Bobbin here. Low-key. Because Seele and Argenti, their Bobbin never got that low, right? We technically did clear the fastest with 2 cycles, but Bobbin was like dangerously low. 100% crit rate with... What the f are those relics? You know what? AYF. Alright. And then what? Alright. The real Feixiao maze would have gotten 4-piece eagle. Alright. But AYF. Okay. Bobbin gonna get that. Alright. Very good. Very nice. So that's gonna be a 2 cycle. Okay. Now. This is my ex-wife. My first E6 S5 in my entire life. Oh. Acheron with E2 Silver Wolf, the Pato, and the Meow Meow. So I just want y'all to know, right? I just want you to know, technically speaking, theoretically speaking, if Acheron was gonna win Feixiao, she has one more cost. It's an E2 Silver Wolf versus an E1 Buffet. So there's one more cost here, right? So I just want to keep that in mind. So because we do have the one more cost, I will give this a +1 cycle, right? I think just to be fair. Just to be fair. Is this fair? Okay, that's very, very fair. Okay, that's acceptable. So we're going to get out the defense down. Acheron is going to be getting the ultimate. That is really, really nice. Still a very, very healthy amount of... Oh, actually, I don't think we're going to be able to 0 cycle this, guys. Yo, I don't think we are gonna 0 cycle this. And never this. And never this. Let the record show. Let the record show. Acheron is no longer clearing this in the first cycle. Whereas Feixiao,
the strongest DPS in the entire world. Feixiao did in fact get the clear in 0. Now I know this on DP, but holy shit, it does feel kinda good to see Feixiao pop up. Yo, you know what, maybe Feixiao might just be the fastest grade DPS. Yep, no, and there do.
And that do. Alright, this is gonna follow up. Very nice. Okay. We hit that. Boomski. Oh, that is the, okay, the damage is a little bit sus with Acheron over there. Meow is gonna go. Okay. This does in fact get us another ultimate with a Silver Wolf here. Okay. Scale back up. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be... So we are gonna go for that. Interesting. Ooh, Acheron is not getting a single ultimate. Acheron is not getting a single ultimate. This does bring a tear to my eye, if I can say so myself, right? We're gonna let go of our Silver Wolf. Let go of her skill on Lygus. Implants the Bombas back in for Acheron for a 1.4. Okay, then we're gonna get another ultimate. The stack is because we have E2 Silver Wolf. So DHP these dragons as well as ultimate as every day, and the mom touches is gonna give us a 1 stack. So this is gonna beat Buck. And then this is gonna beat Buck. Yeah, see, I actually reach it. Alright, I actually reach it all the time. Especially Source Machine from Kickers. Nuh-uh, B-Bubble Clappy. Exceptional. Alright, and then now Acheron is gonna go in with a basic attack. I think I saw Acheron use her basic attack 2 times this entire time. Which is very, very interesting. Okay, very, very interesting. Our Meow Meow is not really gonna use the ultimate here. We're just gonna chill a little bit. See if the oh, it's really, really unfortunate that Acheron just refuses to get the additional ultimate. Oh my god, of course they get entangled. Why would they not get entangled? And then this is gonna about that. Okay. And then now we're gonna go for the basic. This is gonna be going for the skill. This does in fact give Acheron the ultimate here. Okay. We are gonna be able to get off a Silver Wolf ultimate right now. So we're just gonna permanently wait and wait for an opportune moment. Down to the last 60%. Let's see if Acheron gets the ultimate here. Okay, at this point I kinda feel bad for Acheron because like she has not gotten a single free ultimate. Which is like it really is, it kind of feels bad, right? It kind of feels bad. But in other news, our shield is still doing very, very well. Alright, our shield is still holding up very, very nicely. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of an energy over here. Now we're gonna get 5 out of 10. DHPT shield is gonna be looking a little bit low here, which can be a little bit dangerous. We are gonna apply our defense down to the mob so Acheron can swipe the mobs. Very clean quadra kill. So we just need to kill one more. Okay, we're gonna kill one more to get a 10 out of 10. Let's see if... Okay, we are not gonna wait anymore. Meow Meow will activate her ultimate. Oh boy. Okay, we are getting a little bit low on... Oh, the entanglement is... Okay, so we're not gonna be activating our DHPD skill because we do have... We're gonna be going for the greedy play over here. Okay. Okay, we're being really greedy right now. DHPD goes back in. It does appear that our Acheron is going to be clearing in the same amount of the cycles as a Seele. It is, you know what? To be fair, we didn't get an Acheron out. Okay, now we finally get an Acheron out, right? That was like the first Acheron out, right? So that is gonna be a 5 cycle dispatch for Acheron. Very interesting. The shield was not as scary as Feixiao's bubbin, right? But this is gonna be our 4-piece eagle, right? Very relatable. E0S0 Acheron. Okay, you know what? Cost to cost, it's E0S0 Acheron, right? That was an E0S0. And then we have the car over here. All right, E0S1.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
What? Are we doing a take back? Oh, we're gonna run Teep. Oh, we are gonna run Teep over car. With a E0. Okay, let's see if Teep helps us. Alright, hey, mods. Call the Teep. Alright, call the Teep. So we're gonna be getting our Teep over here. One thing I noticed is also we are no longer gonna be using Acheron in slot 2. And we're actually gonna put Acheron in slot 1. So Silver Wolf can finally implant lightning weakness. That is a pretty good decision, if I can say so myself, right? Alright, let's see if Teep can actually get us a clear here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because it is gonna take a while. Alright, exceptional. Okay, let's see where we are at. Okay, so it does appear that with the power of Teep, we are going to be getting a Silver Wolf out. Oh my god, chat. It's looking like a 1 cycle. Could this be a 1 cycle? Nah, it can't be a 1 cycle because she witness broke Ligus. Yeah, okay, we would have gotten the ultimate for Acheron anyways. Teep is looking a little bit low though. My Teep is looking a little bit low. Going for the basic on DHPD. Holy Sarah is playing so... What the Okay, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because we're gonna get a kill anyways. So we're gonna get a kill anyways. One final ultimate. And with the power of Teep. With the power of Teep, we are actually able to get a 2 cycle dispatch. I'm not sure what this is supposed to show. Yo, editor, we're gonna pretend this. We're just gonna take this. We are gonna take this. Alright. Acheron cleared in 5 cycles, right? Teep is banned. We are banning Teep from Ligus, right? We are banning Teep from Ligus. So I'll just ban Teep. Don't worry about it. And then we're gonna go back in, right? And let me guess, it's E1 Teep as well. It's E1 Teep as well. Let me see that. Okay. Okay. Okay, if it's E0 Teep, I forgive Sarah. And there it is, right? Okay, moving on into the next version 2 DPS, and that is gonna be our triple DOT with high silence. Our triple DOT with high silence, right? Get this back up. Let's see if DHPD can keep our DOT team alive. Some could say it might be a bit of a damage overtime situation. Get it? Cause like damage. You wanna keep a team alive, so like damage overtime situation. Kafka is gonna come back up. And then we're gonna get this back in. And then we're gonna get a hit of a Mongas over here. The monkey is gonna fly back out. DOT is looking quite nice so far, especially with the help of, oh boy. Yo, DOT is getting a 0 cycle, guys. Okay, we are able to get a 0 cycle. Hello, you look like you're good in HSR. Wait. Hell, you look like you're good in HSR. I need your opinion. Should you get Cyrene or Annexa? Me have Phainon, but no support. Alright, Mino, here's exactly what you do, right? I want you to open Twitter. And there it is, right? Alright, there's a quick little joke of it. Very, very good, right? DOT is gonna get ourselves the additional number of energy, especially with the help of breaking the goons. So our Kafka is gonna be getting a lot of value here. Applying our defense down, applying our Heisen's follow-up attack. That is very, very nice. Get this over here. Okay, then now we're gonna be getting a ultimate. Let's see if we get a free ultimate for Black Swan. Wow, we actually get a free ultimate on Black Swan. That is really, really lucky. That is really, really lucky. We're gonna hit this. Black Swan again. Yo, this DOT is kind of cooking. This DOT is kind of cooking. Black Swan activates the defense down on Ligas up in there. Okay, 44 stacks will be applied. Gets off the physical bleed with DHPD as well. 924k, clearing all of the mobs almost instantly. 50 stacks of Arcana has been applied. Not going to use Heisen's skill over here because we're going to save a little bit for Christmas. Now we're going to activate our Kafka ultimate. Okay, I feel like if we actually got ourselves the Heisen's skill, we could have killed the minions a little bit faster over there, but don't worry about it. Black Swan is gonna actually go ahead with the skill. Okay, very nice. Not able to get a follow-up attack because we are gonna be entangled. He summons the goon. Dragon cleanses Kafka. Gets off the follow-up attack. Let's see if we get another free Black Swan ultimate. Free Black Swan ultimate. Let me take a look. Oh, okay. I guess Heisen's is honestly not that bad as well. Alright, goes back in the out. Let's see if we need to get in our... Okay, we're not gonna go for our skill. Alright, that's good. That's good. Gets us the thing here. Alright, Dragon gets us a shield. Black Swan gets off the defense down. DHPD goes in. We are not gonna hold our ultimate after Liger's summons. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Let's see who bro pulls up. Let's see who go. Oh, bro does in fact pull up Kafka and Heisen's. Heisen's activated, and this looks like a very, very comfortable 2-cycle dispatch. In fact, almost a 1 cycle if we had any further vertical investment. And so far, only Heisen's, right? Only Heisen's got her HP a little bit low, right? Only Heisen's got HP a little bit low. So I think generally speaking, completely fine to sustain. E0S1 Heisen's, E0S0 Kafka, E0 Dapado, as well as that E1S1 Black Swan. Exceptional. Okay, this is going to be the free unit. The free unit. Alright, okay, anyways, we're gonna continue on. Up in there. Gets us the skill onto Archer. Very nice. Very good. And then we're gonna get off the skill onto Sanctus Medicus. Running a little bit low on skill point here, unfortunately. Ooh. Ooh, couldn't really get the Archer ultimate. Okay. Okay, does in fact gets the defense down. Still Wolf, DHPD is gonna photo back up. Still is gonna implant Quantum Weakness on Lil Bro. Sparkle is gonna have the basic attack. There's no other choice over here. Gets over the basic attack. Alright, let's see if we're gonna be able to do a decent amount of the Eagle 4 piece, which means we're gonna be able to get another stack. Really, really unfortunate that Archer couldn't get off his ultimate, because now we're not gonna be able to get any other additional hits. I guess Dragon gives us 1 skill point. It's gonna be a little bit slow. Alright, let's see if Archer can get this. Let's see if Archer can get this. Okay. Okay. And there it is, 534. Okay. 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 Exceptional 0 cycle with our free unit. Exceptional 0 cycle with our free unit. That is really, really clean. Really, really nice. Gets off more skill point to funnel back into Archer. Gets the quantum entanglement with... Oh, because we don't have E1. That is a little bit rough, right? That's a little bit rough. Gets off the out. Pulls out Sparkle. Oh, we should definitely skill into out. Yep, there we go. Skill into out. Shankar Siegre. And now he's gonna transform. Let's see if bro pulls up Archer. Oh, does not pull up Archer. I guess it's not that bad, right? It's gonna be kind of close. So gets off the quantum implant. Activates Ultima afterwards for the 4-piece ego. DHPD is gonna go back in with the Ultima here. Implants our dragon stack. Going a little bit faster than Archer here, so we're gonna be having a little bit more of a skill point access. Alright, let's see it. Ooh. 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 Holy. The free unit is completely popping off right now. 69% HP in 0 cycles, by the way. We are almost done with the 4th HP bar. As we get the ultimate from DHPD. Evolution mode goes back and get a little bit more of a free energy from Silver Wolf. Okay. Okay. And then now we're gonna come back up. Slams back down. Okay. Now Silver Wolf goes back in. DHPD gives us a shield for Archer. I think that's the first time I actually saw Sarah use a shield on bro. We're gonna skill Archer into an ultimate, right? Absolutely. Get off the ultimate. DDT is gonna arise back here. Okay, now we're gonna slam in our skills. This does almost
What's the
look
minimum
like a
crit rate
2
you can run
cycle.
on an E2 Archer?
100% or bust. If your Archer is not 100%, don't talk to me. If your Archer is not 100% crit rate, you go to the cave. Yep, if you laugh, you go to the cave, right? And then afterwards, he's gonna get this back in. Silver Wolf is gonna activate the ultimate over here. Okay. Sparkle comes back out. Also, critical thing is 1 to 5 months, but yeah, we're gonna get out. What the? Why? Okay, I guess to kill the goons, right? To kill the goons. Kill the goon. Just kill the goon. Please kill the goon. Okay, we're gonna kill the goon. Oh my lord. Everybody and their moms got entangled. That is extremely unfortunate for our free unit. Okay, Sparkle getting the free turn, I think that would be game, right? This should be game. This should be game. So we go in for this. Gets us the ultimate. Alright, it is time to go. It is time to go. Alright, it is time to go. Okay. Activates the ultimate, 22% HP. Can we get the last 3 skill points to wrap it up? And there it is. Exceptional. And with that, we are gonna come to a 2-cycle dispatch using 2 free units. This was in fact done with 2 free units, by the way, for a complete 2-cost 2-cycle. Is this 2 cost? Okay, I guess it's E2 so yep, E0S0 very, very good Silver Wolf. Alright, DHPD with the Acheron, very nice. And that is gonna be E0S0 for 2-cycle. Okay, wait. Emergency announcement. Pause. Stop right there. Enter include this. Objection! Sarah of the Lake. You two frogs are very, very upset that you did not use Acheron's signature light cone. Can you please explain to them why you didn't use Acheron's signature? They are crying, bro. They are crying that you have established an agenda to go against Acheron. do you hate Acheron? Why do you not use Acheron's signature? Because I don't get an extra stack with her light code. And there it is. You heard it here first, folks, right? And it's worse than court on my account. And there it is. Let it be known, Acheron's S1 is literally worse than a 4-star Lycon. So if you have any questions, feel free to direct it there. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bing. Hope it justifies. Right? Okay, yeah, with E0S0. With E0S0. Exceptional. Alright. Okay, Phainon. Mr. Phainon. Let's see. Mr. Phainon. Okay. Okay, that is good. That is nice. Will Mr. Phainon be our first 0 cycle? Because so far, the only two cycles were done with my wife, a free unit, and an Acheron using team. So I'm gonna disqualify team. So let's see if Mr. Phainon can actually cook up a fastest ever clear with his premium Ceridra Sunday team up in there, right? So this goes in for the basic. I think it should be a very, very clean 0 cycle on the first wave. Okay, very nice. Goes in for the basic. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna pull bro back up over here. Gets us the additional ultimate. That is good. Now we're gonna let go of the counter. And then we're gonna let go of our enhanced skills. Very, very nice. Oh my lord, Phainon. Okay. Very, very good. Okay. Applies our ultimate again. Gets off the taunt. But because this is not a normally arbitration, he is actually not going to die here. So that is fine. No reaction, no reaction, no reaction. Instantly kills the 4 goons. Slams down the enhanced skill. Not quite enough to dispatch them over here though. So it's gonna go for the Guchinda. Instant action, very advanced again. Kills the 8 goons. Enhanced skills pops back out. Ooh, it is not going to be a 0 cycle. Let's see if we can get ourselves the 1 cycle dispatch. He pulls up Phainon. Phainon goes for the AoE. Goes for the counter. He summons his goons. And then we're gonna pull up Phainon again. Alright, exceptional. And then this is gonna give us a free ultimate. Very nice. Activates our enhanced skill. Activates our enhanced skill. Ooh, not quite enough to 1 cycle, unfortunately. Not quite enough to 1 cycle. So we are gonna be coming back up over here. Getting a little bit of a hit. DHPD goes in. Phainon activates the ultimate. It does appear this will be the clear though. Yep, it does appear that this will be the clear. Gets off the counter. Goons are gonna hit him 500 times. He is gonna let go of his own counter. This is gonna be 0 damage. And then we're gonna get this back up into the follow-up attack. That is very, very nice. 2% HP left. No 1%. Gets the enhanced skill. And that is going to be a 2 cycle. What? 1 cycle is possible if Ligus kills Phainon during the phase change. It's possible, but not today. Not today, right? From what I see with my own 2 eyes, that's a 28 right there. So I'm gonna count as a 2, which means that Feixiao is still the strongest DPS, considering that we are literally running a version 2 in competition with version 3, right? Feixiao is the only version 2 DPS that can stand toe to toe, right? So at AYU, EYE, right? And then we're gonna get a little bit of a yep. And is this our last team comp? Oh, our second last team comp. Okay. Oh. The name of this clip is called Despair. Against Ligus. I am just gonna speed this up to 4 times speed because this part is really very. Alright, 4 times speed. Alright, let's see that. Okay. Okay. Let's see if Boothill is able to pull this one out of his ass cheeks. Alright, gets off the additional hit onto the monkey over here. That is very, very nice. Alright, we're gonna get off a little bit of a... Oh, wait, it's E2 fuck you as well. That's really, really good. Okay. So it's gonna be a 1 cycle wave 1, which is not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, 1 cycle wave 1. It is a 2 cycle wave 1. Not too bad, not too bad. It is a 2 cycle wave 1. Okay. Alright, now is where the real damage comes in, right? Now is where the real damage comes in. Okay. Okay. Now is where the real damage comes in. Okay. Yep. The real damage. Oh, look at that. That's the real damage. We did, in fact, do 1 point... Okay, Boothill is so strong, he's crashing my stream. That is crazy. Okay, but this is where the real damage comes in. Okay, I don't think I can actually physically handle 4x speed. So let's go to 3x speed. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bing. Alright, the real damage is gonna come in right now. Alright, that's really, really good. 5 out of 10. We are gonna be looking at a... I think this might be a 6 cycle dispatch, if I can say so myself. Okay, we do get off DHPD. Oh, okay. Not gonna be able to quite get a break off with Boothill, so it is gonna be a little bit unfortunate. Boothill gets this. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's good. Rame is gonna get off the skill. Alright. Oh my god. If you laugh, you go to the cave. Afterwards, we're gonna go back up here. Okay. And then we're gonna get a little bit of a action video advance. That is good. Okay. Cause of the ultimate. Boothill is going. Boothill has 1 HP. Boothill has 1 HP. Oh boy. Boothill has 1 HP. Oh my god, are we able to do it? Are we able to do it? Wait, hold up. I think we got it. With 1 HP left on the clock. With 1 HP left on the clock. Oh my god, chat. Boothill has finally did it. A 6 cycle did. Okay, honestly, you know what? It's really not even that bad. It is only 1 cycle worse than Acheron. It's literally just 1 cycle worse than Acheron. So you know what? At the end of the day, it is completely fine. So with that, we have come into the end of every single most popular DPSs that you are gonna be running with DHPT at E0S0. Hopefully this video will show you guys a little bit of an E0S0 is not really the clear speed, right? It is more so of like his sustained capability. Bonus for bonus Boothill without DHPD. Oh my goodness. Bonus Boothill without DHPD running Acheron run me. Wow. Exceptional. Kafka gets in. Gets off the Rame buff. Let's see that E0S0. Is it still S? I think it might, oh no, it's the DHPD would have helped you a lot here. Yeah, DHPD would have helped you a lot here. Okay, we're gonna get out of the ultimate. Okay, this is gonna pop in. Okay, let's see if we are gonna be able to save our. Oh, we're not gonna be able to save our ultimate. Okay, that's very, very good. Alright, that's very, very nice. Okay, that's very, very good. Okay, Acheron. Exceptional. Exceptional damage. And there it is. And there it is. And there it is. The sustain is gonna be coming back. So the moral of the story is you don't even need the HPD. Right, just run sustainless Don't be a baby. Stop running sustains. Because what is better than a 1 cycle clear? A 0 cycle clear. And with that, 1% on Jabard. Exceptional. Okay, yo, can we get that clip? Because Sarah forced me to get this clip, right? Okay, very nice. Very nice. E0S1. E2S1. E0S0. Oh my god. Acheron with car light code. Exceptional. Acheron with car light code, right? Okay, word of the day is gonna be. This is a. Okay, actually the recording is not that long. It's like only 57 minutes because we played this video in 1.5 speed. So, word of the day is gonna be 1.5. Pull the HBD now. Use GoPro.